Sharply widening from last year, US planemaker Boeing has reported a loss for the third quarter. Despite the revenue driven by higher 737 deliveries and the resumption of 787 deliveries in August, the planemaker could not stop suffering losses. Boeing reported $3.3 billion worth of losses for the third quarter this financial year as revenue fell short of expectations. The aviation sector is also facing persistent supply shortages, particularly of workers, and castings in Boeing was no exception in the quarter. Though Boeing's ailing defense unit recorded a $2.8 billion charge, the planemaker stuck to its forecast of generating cash this year despite struggling to raise commercial jet production. The planemaker said it took charges on its VC-25B program, commonly known as Air Force One, as well as on the KC-460 refueling tanker program, among others. Total revenues for the quarter grew 4% to $15.96 billion. Analysts expected revenues of $17.86 billion for the quarter. Commercial airplanes revenue increased 40% year-on-year to $6.26 billion. During the quarter, commercial airplanes delivered 112 airplanes and backlog included over 4,300 airplanes valued at $307 billion. Meanwhile, defense, space and security revenue decreased 20% to $6.31 billion by higher estimated manufacturing and supply chain costs as well as technical challenges. Both Boeing and its European rivals, Airbus, have ramped up production of narrow-body jets, with Boeing delivering 112 jets in the third quarter compared to 85 jets last year. That helped to generate a free cash flow of $2.9 billion in the quarter. It had recorded a cash burn of $507 million in the same period a year ago. However, rising cost pressures over the last few months have hampered fixed price contracts for US aerospace and defense firms, prompting an industry body to ask the US Congress for inflationary relief.